My game plan is simple. I'm going to go over a bit of a recap of the Duelist Cup, as well as all the stuff that was announced for the TCG. So new cards, imports, rarities, and yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I have in mind. I did hear through the grapevine that it's BA support, and I am excited to look at BA cards because that was the deck that I got my first YCS top with, and has a special place in my heart. I love that deck. So it's probably gonna be terrible, but I am eagerly awaiting. Hopefully it gives me some semblance of playability so I can bring it to locals. BA support, quotation marks. Well, okay, well that's what like I was told. I haven't read the cards. I have no idea how useful they are for the deck, but I haven't reacted to any of this stuff. Wow, I'm behind because I was away for a full week and I guess, yeah. That's a lot to go over. So Sanaki, the Mikanko devotee. So this is for the, okay, tactical tri-pack. So we know anyone getting this. One of the effects per turn, target one Mikanko you control, return it to the hand. Okay, so you get to re-equip like Arabesque Rondo type cards, I guess. Either player equips a Mikanko card to this card, you special one non-illusion Mikanko from your deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters in the next deck versus turn except Mikankos. Oh, so the idea is what, you use Arabesque to summon this, and then a special is one more Mikanko from the deck. Then you locked into Mikankos. Mikanko is an extra deck card. Oh, it has an XYZ, right? The new one. If this card is sent to the graveyard, try to face a monster in the field, equip this card to it. Does that do anything? I guess it triggers your Mikanko equip effects like this. Okay, I mean, this is a good card. Uzuhime, the Manifested Mikanko. 2 level 3 Mikankos, so it's not generic. This card special summon to add 1 equip spell from your hand or graveyard. Okay, so you add Snatch Steal. That's kind of cool. Next from a battle, also takes any damage from battles with taking. Okay, so look at Zeus target as well. Card attack and the damage with attach one material. This card, I can make another attack. And that's not once per turn. So this shit's just Yubel, where like, so you just this summon another guy, make this, and then get the sword, like the double-edged sword, and they just die. This just insta kills them, right? This just kills. This is actually like a really good card, right? This card's just crazy. Okay. Normal spell. Not special from the extra deck first turn, except Mikankos. Send 1 Mikanko from your deck to the graveyard, except Divine Dance. Then send Mikanko special from your deck. Dump 1, set 1. Okay, good. You banish this from your graveyard and attach one material from your monsters. Which 1 Mikanko works from your hand or deck. Is that good? And you can't use both effects on the same turn. I don't know how good this card is. These 2 cards seem really strong. I don't know how good this is. The support just screams stop playing Acid Golem. You know what? I respect that. I like this ult art. This is better than this. I'm happy they're embracing the ult art culture a little more. Or should they give a little more love to competitive players, but whatever. Yeah, no, these cards are good. Goukis. Okay, so for those who don't know, I hate Goukis. I was one of the first players to really explore the potential for Gouki in the TCG because it never saw success in Japan, and it always confused me because these cards seemed so broken. It had to have been Maxi, but yeah, I was one of the first people to kind of look at this, and when it came to mirror matches, this is one of the worst mirror matches of all time, and I absolutely detested it. You can reveal both this card and one of the Gouki in your hand, special both, but you are locked into Goukis. Okay, so you can't ice hold. This card sent to the field to the grave, add a Gouki card next to your hand. I mean, this card is crazy, but it locks you into Goukis, so probably not that crazy because Gouki extra cards suck. A fucking fusion? What? Why does Gouki have a fusion? All right, wait, this is a tuner? Oh, that's kind of cool. Wait, what? Wait, what? What is a synchro and a fusion deck? What the hell? It requires a Gouki, Link, and then a Warrior, Dinosaur, Cyberus. Oh, so it's all the Soul Fusion decks. It's like the Clock Wyvern, Clock Lizard stuff, and Dino Wrestlers. This card is fusion summoned. You can target cards to field up number of total ratings of Link. Gouki's use material, destroy them. If you use a Link 3 or higher material as a monster's material, those cards cannot be activated in response to spec activation. That's pretty solid. This card attacks your opponent, can activate cards affect the damage. If you can summon this during your opponent's turn, it's actually a pretty good card. Dragon Ogre now. Tuner non-statistically generic. This card is synchro summon, add a Gouki spell from next to your hand. Okay, that's fine. This card is sent to the graveyard to target 1 Earth monster you control, and 1 Gouki with a lower attack from your graveyard to your hand. Also, while the target monster is face up on your field, your opponent's monsters can only target the monster for attacks. Sure. The card's fine. Gouki Chic Ogre. Link 2 Goukis. This is probably going to be the card that makes or breaks the deck. The Gouki monsters added from your deck to your hand, so by drawing special summon any more Goukis from your hand, different levels from each other. Can special them while you control his monsters except Gouki. Wow, this card is... Okay, this replaces Link Spam that Ice Hold would have done. This is kind of nuts. During your main phase, you can feature summon 1 Gouki monster. Okay, it's not a quick fusion. Good card, though. Can activate 1 card. This card's name per turn. When this card resolves, special 1 level 4 lower Earth from your hand. That's whatever. You should be with Link 3 or higher Gouki monster. Special 1 Dinosaur or G Golem. Oh, it's G Golems. Okay, weird. From your deck or extra deck. Is that good? It doesn't seem very good. This card is crazy. This card is okay. This card is okay. This card is good. This card is not very good. They don't have enough to be meta, but good. Fuck this deck. So I have already read these cards. I think these cards are good, but we'll go over them once more. I haven't read them on stream. I read them by myself. So special this card once per turn with its first effect. And they all say, or all small ones say, if you have a special summon, sorry, if you have MST in your graveyard, or your opponent has no spells or traps, special summon it from your hand. If a Magnifistorm, quick play spell, or MST is activated, special one Magnifistorm, your deck with a different name from the monsters you control. It special summons itself, and then assuming you can activate its effect, specials one from the deck as well, which is pretty solid. Magnifistorming Erdam. So again, same clause. If MST in your grave or your opponent has no back row, you can just summon it from your hand. So on turn 1, you can just summon it from the hand. And then if it's summoned, you can add a Magnifistorm monster or MST from deck to your hand. So it's just a Rhysol monster. Awesome. More sprites. Summon, search. And Suen, same thing. Just summon itself. And if this card is summoned, you can add a Magnifistorm spell, trap, or MST from deck to your hand. So yeah, look at these. These just cycle to each other super easily, right? And they have a Rhoda in there as well. Unironically, want to run multiple Takatomborgs. Why? Takatomborg isn't a premium quality extender. I hate how strictly better they are going first. Yeah. Magnifistorming Crothia. Quick play spells activate special cards from your hands. This one is a trigger effect. This card is normal or special summon. You can add a Magnifistorm card or MST from your deck or grave at your hand. This one locks you into wins, but it's still good because it's just another Rhysol type monster. And they capture by battle card effects, whatever. And then again, quick play spells activate special card from your hand. If your opponent activates a monster effect and you have MST in your grave, you can get that effect. Then if you have 2 more MSTs in your grave, you can destroy that monster too. So this is pretty solid. And then if MSTs activate those cards in your graveyard, you can special summon it. So, I mean, this card is just a negate that comes back, which is like fine. Why is it a Wind Aqua? I don't think I noticed that. Wind Aqua. They're all different. This one's the same. If quick play spell's activated, you can summon stuff from the hand, and it's both players, so if your opponent does as well. If a quick play spell's activated, you can target 2 cards your opponent controls and shuffle into the deck to get some cool removal here. If MST is activated while this card's in your grave, you can summon it. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, these are like Garunix type cards. It revives itself, it summons from hand, it has a solid on-field effect, it's a big beater. This is solid. Stands and tributes. So quick play spells to trigger your effects. Tier 1 potential. I think this does have tier 1 potential, truthfully. This one's just a Rhoda for MST or Magnifistorm. So again, it's also a 1-card rank 3 with Erdam and Suen. Like, they cycle very well. This one lets you send one or add MST from the grave at your hand. So it's a dump one. So you just get to put your Garunix in the grave, or your, I'm gonna call this Kaleidoheart and Garunix. Aqua, Wing Beast. It's Pyro. Never mind. Anyways, and this one is also cool. Oh, also all this effect, where if they're destroyed by MST, you can set the card. So what you can do is you can like activate it and then chain MST and it resets itself. So this one's also solid. Draw 2, discard 1, so it's cycle. It's Allure Darkness, or add MST from the grave at your hand, and if it's destroyed, you can reset it. That's super cool. Featherstorm deck. I hope they ban Featherstorm. And lastly, the trap is try 3 quick spells in your grave, including a Magnifistorm, and apply these effects. Shuffle them and draw 1 card, and then give you guys attack. Once per chain, when MST is activated, you target 1 Facebook card your opponent controls, negate its effects. So what's cool here is in the mirror match, if your opponent MSTs this card, you can chain it and negate the MST that targets this card, which is pretty funny. And if this card is destroyed by MST, you can reset it. No longer need Terratop. Oh, you're right. Terratop kind of just becomes obsolete with this. These cards are kind of just better. There's no bricks. Yeah, I think these cards are really good. You have engines inside of them, like the rank 3 engines that are better than Terratop. You have powerful cards that summon from deck. You have some decent disruption. You have powerful searchers. The deck's very flexible, can play on both turns. I think this is insane. I like these cards a lot, so keep an eye out for them. All right, Megalith cards. Megalith Fulak. You can retro summon this card, any Megalith card. Only use the first and second of this card once return. This card ritual summon to add a Megalith card and grave at your hand. In the main phase, ritual summon a Megalith ritual from your grave by treating a monster in your hand or field whose total levels exceed that. This is just okay. I don't think this is that important. It's level 4 for Gallant Granite, I guess. Card art looks cool. Nathra Fulra. Cool looking Starlight, probably. You can reveal this card in your hand. You're putting activate cards with effects response activation to make ritual monsters. That's the turn. That's kind of broken. I don't like that effect in Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'm not happy about that. If your opponent activates a card or effect, you can negate the activation if you destroy the card. Then if the effect targeted a card on the field, 2 monsters opponent controls. So it's an omni-negate that can also pop an extra card. And it's also Miscellaneousaurus. This card's kind of crazy. Level 12, I guess, but still. In a stasis, discard a card level 4 lower or 8 or higher Megalith from your deck to your hand. So anything. Once per turn, if you ritual summon a Megalith monster, you activate one of these effects. Draw 2 cards, then discard 1. Contribute 1 monster your opponent controls. It's a -1. Is that good enough? This effect's pretty good as well. Like, it's not broken, but it gives you value every turn. Maybe it's a 1-of, but if it's searchable, I don't know how searchable it is. This card is crazy. Fulra. I don't know about this. This is whatever. Full lock. And this is just okay as well. Hageth grabs it super easy. Right. Yeah, it does. All right, Solfachord time. I'm gonna level with you guys. I have no idea what Solfacords do. In my opinion, these decks always just a nothing, or in my eyes. So I have no idea if these cards are good or not, even if after reading them. If you control no monsters, or all you control are Solfacords, special from your hand. Okay. When you activate this effect, you can also tribute this card. During main phase, special 1 Solfachord from your hand, except Selgia, or if you tribute this card, special from your graveyard or face of extra deck instead. That's not great. When a monster is activated by your opponents on the field resolves, you control a grand Solfachord, you can get that effect and destroy this card. This isn't great. This is not okay. Primoria, if it's summoned, add a Solfachord next to your hand. Okay, Stratus is good. Your activated Solfacords cannot be negated while you have Solfacords with an even and odd scale in your pen zone. That's pretty good. If you link summon a Solfachord monster, you can add a Solfachord from your graveyard or face back to your hand. Okay, this card is good. Depending on summon a monster, you can try 1 Solfachord in your pen zone, return to the hand. Sure. This card's good though. Solfachord Happiness. Discard 1 card, and if you do, add 2 Solfachord pen monsters, different scales, make your hand. A special Solfachord from your hand of the number of monsters you control +1. Sure. It's a pen call with the sometimes relevant bonus effect. During your main phase's turn, you connect 1 pen with summon of a Solfachord addition to your pen. Oh, you pen twice. Okay, that matters a lot. Oh, it's one of these effects. Okay. Roll 2 Solfacords in your pen zone. This card is pretty good. Yeah, this card is good. But I don't think it's enough to keep Solfachord. This card is solid. This card is not great. All right, Rebel Bots. I have already read these cards. These cards are cool, though. Excited to see how these do. I think they need more cards, though. So they all the little pieces have this effect that if you have no monsters or only monster control or Rebel Bots, you can summon from your hand. And then they have an effect when they're linked to a Rebel Bot monster. So when a spell trap's activated and this card is linked to an RB, destroy this card and negate that effect and destroy that card. So it's a negate. This is the same thing, but it's not a quick effect. Pay 1k, pop 2 cards when it controls, and burn for 500 for each. Oh, I missed the drill. And this one is quick effect, pay 500, target go on to controls, destroy it. Yeah, so you just can summon them, and they're like tools. You pretty much, these are the power tools equipped to your links. They get bonus effects. These cards are okay. Where this deck feels really good, though, is the last 4 cards. The last 4 cards are really strong. Vulcan Booster. This card is nuts. 2 machines. This card's link summon at a Ritual Beast spell from next to your hand. Rebel Bots. And this card is in your EMZ. You move it to the main monster zone and special a Rebel Bot from your hand to grave. So pretty much it's a link to the revives one and searches a spell, which is pretty nuts. Now a lot of the better cards in this deck will lock you into machines with 15 less attack from the extra deck. So hard to splash these in with them. Any other themes? Rescue Ace though can do it. Striker can do it. Brute Blues. This one's a link 3. Gains attack equal to what it points to. And then when it points to something, it also can make a second attack. It can't be killed by battle card effects. That matters a lot right now because the cards like Detonator and Ame. During your main phase, you add an army from your hand. So once return to search with some bonus effects. And the idea is while these are under them, while they're links, they give you bonus abilities. The field spell is kind of nice. When it's activated, add an RB card into your hand, including the next spell, which is kind of nuts. You gain life points when you destroy your opponent's cards, sure. And then if a face-up Rebel Bot you control is the field by card effects, special a Rebel Bot from the deck. So when you pop your guys by your own effects, you can special another one from the deck. So it's pretty cool. Like if you pop their card, you can then summon Cutter and have a spell negate. And this card is broken, special an RB from your deck or extra deck with a different name than the card you control. So it's like linkage. You're just going to be summoning this probably to get it out, cheat out the link 3, and then get a search. It's also not once per turn, which is crazy. It locks you in the extra deck, and has a graveyard effect as well. It's pretty good. It matters again versus Ame and stuff. If an RB control be destroyed by battle card effect, banish this card from your graveyard instead. So my biggest thing with this deck is it looks kind of like initial BA release, but because Yu-Gi-Oh! So broken, that's not good enough. For one, there's just not enough names to play the deck properly. Drawing one of these without a second one means you can't link into Vulcan, so you kind of will have inconsistency. And you don't want to just play a couple of these, because if you only play like 1 and 1, you'll run out fast. Yeah, because as Chatter said, you'll cycle through them. Because specials from deck, not once return, special. And not like you can make link monsters with them, because there's not much to make. You need these cards to be the key killers, and it's not enough. As well as there's not enough disruptions right here. You gotta pop and spell trap negate. For disruption, it's like not bad, but it's not enough. I think this deck, if it gets a little more like these monsters, give yourself more names like BAs. It also give you more disruption, will be a big help, and then a couple other powerful cards. And then they would add another would fix a lot. I think not every deck needs to be a 1-card combo deck. If this deck had more cards like BAs that just 2-card comboed it, it'd be fine. But alas, that is the state of the Yu-Gi-Oh! World we're in right now. The cards have a lot of potential, for sure. These cards are potential, but not as broken as Mitsu on release. We'll see how they fare in the long term, but these cards are cool. Keep an eye out for them. All right, next up, we got the World Premier cards in Duo. So these are interesting. Miracle Raven, so it's common and super. More ritual support is scary, with Mitsu being one of the best decks, but we'll keep reading. Once per turn, during your main phase, you can ritual summon this card by triggering monsters from your hand or field whose total levels equal or exceed 1. So you can tribute a Mitsu card and summon this, I guess, which is cool. You can ritual summon this card with Miracle Raven. Must be ritual summoned. This ritual summon card is unaffected by opponent's activated effects. Okay, so they just can't Ash or Veil or from this. Ritual summon exactly one ritual monster with a card effect that requires the use of monsters. This card you control can use the entire tribute. Okay, so it's not really helpful for Mitsu. This card is tribute summoned for a tribute. It's not tribute for ritual summon. A ritual monster from your deck to your hand. Alright, that's probably not that good. Diviner is now voiceless plus Mitsu combo, you guess? Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, wait, this card is kind of nuts with Diviner. Damn, is Mitsu voiceless a deck now? This card is cool, not broken. Ashland, 1000. 100, wait. Oh, 1000. Helps Nouvelle? Who cares? 2 monsters with different types and attributes. Okay. If a ritual monster, this card points to attack the defense position monster. Inflicts piercing damage to your opponent. Once per turn, you can reveal 1 ritual monster in your hand and 1 ritual monster with a different type and attribute from your deck to your hand. If you ritual summon, you can try one of card part controls, return to the hand. Is this very good? Probably not. But it's stealth Libromancer support, I guess. Niche playability, but Dynamon is better most of the time. Oh, wait, another one? How many ritual cards are there? 3. Add 1 fiend ritual from your deck to your hand. Oh. Then if you added a pendulum monster special 1 sacrificial token. While you control that token, you can add special from the extra deck. When your ritual monster affects battle damage to your opponent, you banish this card, draw 1. Is this good? I can't tell if this is good. I know it's 1 card Raven, but the problem is if you play into removal, if you activate this card, and then they like hit this while it's in the pen zone, you just locked out of the EMZ. I guess if you have 2 Ravens, they search. That's not bad. Yeah, probably max it out. Technically, you can add the BA ritual. I will not be doing that. The final 6 new exclusive cards. Okay. I heard these BA cards or BA support. Yugioh the Dawn's Lights. Level 3 Dark Fiend. So I assume this is the BA support. Monsters in your leftmost or rightmost mine monster zones cannot be destroyed by card effects. Sure, so. It's like a Rhino Warrior. This card's in your hand. Try 1 fiend effect must control, negate its effect, and special this card. Okay, sure. So that makes it not self-destruct. This card is sent to the graveyard from anywhere. Add 1 Mutiny in the Sky from next to your hand. So I guess that's what we're going to read next. Mutiny in the Sky. Sure, so it's another BA, but it floats, which is good. So this is a good BA, just doesn't have the BA name. Luce's The Dusk's Dark. Or Luce. Luce? How are we going to pronounce it? 3 fiend interfering monsters in your grave. Is there a Miracle Fusion for this deck, or is the summon itself? Monsters in your leftmost or rightmost. Is that what this card is? Mutiny in the Sky? Is it Miracle Fusion? Yeah, Miracle Fusion probably. Once per turn, you can target 1 card your opponent controls. Send 1 fiend or fairy from your deck to the grave and destroy that card. So it's Trident. And the card you can destroy, it's destroyed by card effect. Target 1 card in the field and destroy it. Wait, this is not a quick effect. Wait, this kind of sucks. That was a quick effect. Alright, this card's not great. You can summon 1 fiend or fairy from your extra deck by shuffling fiend and or fairies from your graveyard into the deck's material. Yes. Okay, not Miracle Fusion, but it's similar. If this card is in your graveyard, you can send 1 fiend or fairy from your hand or his field to the grave, add to your hand. Dante, Pilgrim, obviously. What other targets are there for this? Are there any? Dark Lords? Dark Lord's a good one. Their fusion monster's kind of nuts. I guess, yeah, it summons Duke of Demise, Desiree. The fact you add it back from the grave is nice. It means you just play 1 and you don't care if you mill it. Steel Strange Sacrifice. If this card's in your hand or grave, level 1 Light Warrior. Okay, so I'm assuming this is not BA support. If you want level 5 or higher monster in your hand, then everyone needs effects. If face this turn, lose 1000 life. If you do not, normal summon the real monster or a monster with the same original name. Well, I don't understand what this does. If this card's in your hand or graveyard, if you want level 5 or higher monster in your hand, then activate one of these effects. You can only use each effect once per turn. During the end phase of this turn, lose 1000 life. You do not normal summon the revealed monster or monster with the same name. So this is a downside, and you activate one of these effects, but you can use all of them once. Oh, so it adds itself back and then summons itself. That's a vassal. What the fuck? Weird. Banish this card from your grave, and if you do, add 1 level 5 higher monster and give it your hand. So this is the weirdest looking ever Monarch support. Why is it just a fucking person? This is a weird card. I don't know how I feel about this. This seems... anyways. XYZ Lay. The equipped monster can surge attack each material on the field. That's not very helpful. Detach 2 materials from your cards that 1 exceed spell trap from your deck. Sure. Oh, there's special 1 monster the same level as the equipped monster from your hand and defense. That's not great. Psychic Omni Buster, level 7 wind. Not generic, requires a non-tuner psychic. Each time your opponent activates a card or effect on their field, you can pay 2,000 life points and declare 1 monster type. Look at 1 random card in your opponent's hand, and if it is the declared card type, apply these effects in sequence. This card cannot be shown by card effects of the declared type, and banish the card you looked at face up to the end phase. Yeah, and this is not once per turn. You have to pay 2k though. I'll be only declare each card type once per turn. This is neat, but probably not very good. Gamba Omega, in a way, yeah. Okay. That's all the cards, right?